Hey everyone, in this Space Marine 2 customization guide, I want to walk you through the system that we've got available in the game to create yourself something a little more custom like this rather cool looking Blood Angel that I've got here. So how did I do this? When can you access it? All that good stuff we're going to get to. First of all, if you've not got access to the area that I'm looking at here, you want to keep playing the main campaign, and eventually you will come to this area, the Battle Barge, where you have access to this, and this allows you to switch game modes. The game initially makes you go through the campaign to get used to all of the many controls that are available in Space Marine 2, so you want to go through that. It doesn't take too long until you'll get to this area though. Once you are at this area, you can use this little command system here to change between operations, campaign and eternal war. Now customization is only available for changing chapter and those sort of things in operation and eternal war. You have some slight customization options on campaign, but nothing too exciting. So you want to be thinking about which one of these you want to change or customize for, because you need to do this for each of them. So what you set up in one doesn't transfer automatically to the other. So operations is what I'm going to use here, and you can see that's what we're on. And you can see I have a Blood Angel set up. So how did I do this? You want to be running down here and into this area, which is the Armory Hall. And it's here that you can configure or customize your Marine. Okay, so let's interact with this. This is the Armoring Hall. And when I'm in here, I can flick between the types of Marine that I want. So I could be a tactical, I could be an assault, a vanguard, a bulwark, a sniper, or a heavy. And each of these, you can see we can change the chapter look if we want. So we've got Ultramarines on some and Blood Angels on others. You can also go in and have a little look at the loadout between them. But the big thing you want to do is customize the Marines. So let's have a little look. How did I set up this tactical one here? So what I did was I went down here to edit armor. And these are the armor sets that I've got available, and more of these will unlock depending on what I do. So you can see I've got 2 unlocked, and the way I got these unlocked was to see whatever these requirements are here. So if I achieve victory in 7 missions in operations mode, I would unlock this mastercrafted armor set, and you can see things look a little more interesting on my Marine here. If I get to this one, I get that rather fearsome looking attachment on my helmet and this rather cool looking armor on the side. But to do that, I need to achieve victory in 35 missions, which is some serious work to do that. So this is like, the same chapter, but with different sort of ornaments on it, or armor additions. But if you want to change the chapter itself, so the main colors of the Marines, that's under Astartes chapters here, or Astartes, or however you pronounce it. I don't know, because I'm not that into the Warhammer sort of legacy stuff. I do love the artwork, but I'm no expert. Anyway, let's have a little look. You can see I've got Ultramarines, and then I've got Blood Angels. So I purchased the Blood Angels. You could also do the same with the Dark Angels. You've got the Iron Hands. You can see these are updating on the right hand side. The Raven Guard, the Salamanders. We've got the Space Wolves. And for any of these, what we can do is show them in the heraldry. So you see down the bottom in the middle, it's the show in heraldry. So hold down X. And then I've got this area here where we can see all the different areas. So this top tab flicks between many of these different options that we've got. We've got unknown foundings, we've got different types of ultramarines, we've got the heretic Astartes and the adapters Astartes. So what I did was I purchased the Blood Angels, but let's say I wanted to get the Dark Angels. I'd select this one here, and then I would need to spend some of my hard-earned currency at the top. So you see just above my head it says 65 and Grub Magnet. That's how much I've got to spend. So if I wanted to unlock the Dark Angels, I could hit buy here for the 30, and then it would give me that. Then I need to spend a bit more on the color, and then also with the emblem, which is what I did with the Blood Angels here. So I unlocked that one, and that one, and then I've got that available to use. So when you're happy with all of that, what you can then do is come out of here and then pick this to be the choice that you want. So you can see I've got that. If I wanted to go back to the Ultramarines, I could just select it there, go back, and now I am an Ultramarine. Now another thing you can do with customization is go back to edit armor here, and you can go to custom armor set here. So if you don't want to go with just the defaults, you can kind of mix them up a little bit. So down here I've got a custom armor set here, and if we have a little look at it and then hold down edit armor set, which is X, you can see I've got access to the helm, the pauldrons, the breastplate, the war gear, gauntlets, etc. And you're allowed to change bits about this. So the helm, for example, when you start out, you have no helmet. And then what I did was, I can't remember whether this was from purchasing certain things, but some of these unlock as you complete missions. And you will see, similar to what we saw before, if I achieved victory in 7 missions in operations mode, I would get access to this helmet. This one is 28 missions. But a couple of these you may find with certain purchases in the chapter set. So if you have a little look here, go into the heraldry, this area. You will see, let me see if I can find you one. Sometimes it will say about some custom armor that you get. Let's just see. Sure, one of these did. Lieutenant armor part. So this was one. And the armor part that I got, or that I could get here, is if I buy or save up for 90, I could get higher ranking Space Marine Specialist, often bear alternative markings. So it's possible to get this if I had the readies to buy it. And then that will be available in the custom armor set that we have. So that's all quite cool. The other thing you can do with customization is you can change your loadout. So we've got different loadout here, so I can look at all my weapons, and you will also see perks and different things that you can actually access as you progress through the game and use these weapons a little bit more. So this is a standard issue auto bolt rifle. We've got a bit of experience using this now, but it's a long way until I get to 22,800, and when I do, I'll be able to unlock better versions. And you can see that this customizes the more we use a particular weapon. Look at that one. How cool does that look? So I've got lots to do here to unlock all of these, but you get the idea with it, that you'll be able to customize those as well. So you can see the versions. You can also see the perk tree where you can unlock perks per weapon as well. So lots of configuration and options that you can do. You've got the, the perk tree here. So we can see the armor class. We can add different things over here over time. So you can see this would unlock at level 10 when the plasma incinerator is 50% overheated. Its damage increased by 30%. So these, again, by playing, you're going to have access to more of these things as we go. That's the main things with customization. What you will see, just to help clear that up, I'll just switch the game mode to the other type for Eternal War, and you will see that indeed things are just slightly different. You'll see that we've probably got slightly different ones set up, so we'll just have a little look. Eternal War, whoops, let's just go accept that. So when you're in here, you can see this is filling in, and what I'm going to do is just ignore all of this for the minute. So if we just have a little look here, if you go into Eternal War, the first time you jump in, it will put you straight into a game. And then when you're playing the game, you can press pause and say, go back to Battle Barge. Then you can have a little look at things. So because you earn things a little bit different in Eternal War, the customization option varies a little bit with that. And if we have a little look in the Armory Hall, you'll see we've got slightly different looks here that we've also got access to. So we've got the tactical and all of these guys here, but you may see this varies as you go into Eternal War. But we are still free to edit the armor here like we were before, just to show you that you've got the same sort of things. So what I unlocked in one, I've got access to in the other, but when you play the game, you may find these vary. So that's my Space Marine 2 customization guide done. I hope that was useful to you. If it was, give us a thumbs up, please. That's much appreciated. Any comments welcome. If you need more help with the game, let me know with what. I'll try and help in a future video. Thanks.